is your vision of skill development after now playing professionally and now coaching?
Well, skill development, man, you can work on skills from every angle. Right now, with the whole, weird times of the world, COVID, you can do so much at home. You can analyze games, and this is coming from my mental coaching site, and you can analyze video of your weaknesses of players like doing really good things. Everyone wants to shoot like Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews has an absolute bomb, and there's ways that you can create these mirror neurons where you're learning the actual movements of other players, just by watching them play and just by visualizing them and having a good mood about it. And it's going to help you when you actually get back there on the ice. So there's these video techniques, and there's ways to build confidence away from the rink. And when I decided to coach hockey myself, I was not I believe you like working with kids or like the younger generation. And I was like, I want to just get into like the X's and O's and build systems. And I was never interested in working with younger kids, because I was like, I want the guys to be able to pass, and I just want to teach them, like, I don't know, how to play a system properly, and how little tactic stuff. That was more my thing. But for the young kids, there is no hockey right now. But if you miss it, get on and start watching clips of your favorite players, and close your eyes and visualize, and you're gonna create some new neuronal connections that are gonna help you when you get on the ice. Or I don't know if people are, dealing with happiness issues. There's ways to find happiness in your day. And if anyone has any comments too, they can always go to my website and just shoot me an email if they want any information about, how to find confidence or get a few tips or tricks for the off season. If you want to share that wherever, or it's www.underthebucket.com. Feel free to shoot me a line on there. I am coming out too with like a full off season right now master course for resiliency in hockey players. And this is age appropriate for, I'd say you can start 12, 13 years old, start getting into like guided imagery and working on confidence and self-talk mindset, working on goal setting, perfecting movements, dealing with stress and criticism from like coaches yelling at you. And then I have a couple sections about regeneration, recovery, and then like the perfect game day routine. So a lot of work, but that's kind of a summer hobby.
So for all the followers, Hyder, he is the owner of the Under the Bucket company. He does a lot of mental coaching, but he also actually coaches in Germany as well with a team, professional team. And with your Under the Bucket company, I think you can, you're able to explain the different methods similar to like myself. I think we have some similar things going on with the online coaching, but many different angles to it. And I find myself telling these players to watch hockey because these days, compared to what we went through, we watch a lot of hockey on TV because there's nothing else to do. But now, these days, if these young players can, listen to us, that they actually don't watch very much hockey anymore because there's so many other distractions. They have their video games of Fortnite or Call of Duty or NHL or FIFA and all these other games that are going on. Or they have an iPad with Netflix, or thousands of other popular apps that are going around. You can go from one thing to the other, where we didn't have that stuff. We had to go outside and play basketball, soccer, road hockey, or watch TV. Yeah, there was cartoons on, which is like still happening today, but we would watch hockey a lot. And
not just the highlights, the actual game.
yeah, not just the goal scored or the big hit or the exactly. Yeah, the actual full game. And that goes a long way. And so given on COVID shutdown worldwide, these online players that I'm dealing with, I'm telling them that they need to be watching hockey. YouTube. I don't think on YouTube or some of these websites that have the full games, I don't think there's intermissions or even commercial breaks. So you're actually getting the game done.
It's in an hour.
Within the hour. At the same time, I understand that sometimes these players and kids aren't really watching for things that, having a mentor, coach, or parent, sit beside them. Maybe that's, where our services can come into play. But at the same time, if the kid's just watching hockey, things eventually pick up. And you just are always learning and educating yourself.
You look at the top people in the hockey world, like the top that have the most like Instagram followers or YouTube followers. It's all the people that can do a crazy skill. And yeah, it looks cool in the game to do a crazy skill, but you need to learn, how do I angle properly, and how do I back check on the right side of the puck, and how do I have my stick in certain positions? Not like if I can flip a puck out 3 times through the legs and put it top shelf. That's looks cool, but I mean, yeah, it's coming into the NHL, so I can't knock it. Like guys are picking pucks up now, but it's finding so many other angles of the game, and it's not just like the highlight. It's the stuff that you do when no one sees, that makes you a really good player.
Yeah.
If you're back checking every single time and doing like stopping on pucks, not being positive, those are the things like that coaches see, and maybe the fan or the average person doesn't.